actually the 4 that I had to stare down with yesterday morning. It's a big doe, a fawn, a little buck, and an okay buck. They went in here below me. They're popping back out. I'll pay attention to them too, but I'm more focused on these ones up here. Those 3 bucks, I think, split up. Now there's 2. One of them went above the trail. And there's 2 walking to the right. So hopefully they lay down. We'll be able to make a move. We got 1 buck here. We got 1 buck here. They just went down here. And right there, at the end of my finger right there is where they bedded. Right there. And it just went right into there. Well, those 2 bucks finally went into that little island of trees. It's a little up and right from where they went in yesterday, but it's still right in the same area there. I'm gonna give them a little bit of time, make sure they don't come out. Hopefully they're just laying in there. We can go try to put a stalk on them. So far the plan is working. And there's a lot less elk around today. That's 2 things on my side. That's a change. Alright, so I lost track of those 2 bucks. I'm thinking they went in there to bed. Figured I'd take another peek around the meadow, see what's going on. End up spotting that other buck that left him, rubbing a tree, losing his velvet. I'm pretty sure that's the biggest of the 3. I had him at like 15 or 20 yards last week. So, he's probably gonna go in there and bed over there. And they're far enough apart where I can go screw these ones up or pass on them and then go after him. Let's go give it a try. Sweet. Well, I'm just gonna hang around camp until these day winds pick up. Cause that stuff's so crunchy, there's nothing covering my sound until those day winds pick up. So for now, we wait. It's 9:36 right now, and the last I saw those bucks was about 8:30, 8:35 or so, about an hour ago. Winds are just starting to pick up, so I'm just gonna make my way slowly over there. Just really take my time. I'm excited though. Hopefully we get pretty close to these things. Alright, it's 10:19 right now. These bucks should be right below me. 150 to 200 yards. This is going to be a long stalk, and it's going to be very hard to film it. But I'm going to do my best. The day winds just picked up a little bit. They're perfect. The thermals are pulling the air up. And the day winds are kind of carrying it over there. These bucks should be right down here, so nobody coming back. But there was 2 of them. The other one was bigger, but not by much. How long did that take? It's 11:50 right now. I saw these bucks at what? 7:30 this morning, or 7 o'clock this morning. So, the last I saw them was right up there at 8:45. And this is where they bedded yesterday, right here. Let's go do it again. See, that's why I'm not out here to kill stuff. When I don't get one and have a close call like that, that's like the best scenario because I can keep doing it, keep hunting. Love it. I'm just glad my plan worked. Plan was glass one up in the morning and use the day winds to stalk close, and it all worked. If they were bigger, I would have left the camera back here and army crawled. Well, that didn't work. I looked on my topo map, and where that buck rubbed and where the direction he was headed, there's a nice mountain point that definitely has flatter spots to bet on. I'm like, oh, no brainer. He's gonna be better on that. Well, there was also a few cow elk bedded on it. So I'm gonna mosey on back to camp. Might check out one more spot, though. Alright, this is gonna be the last little hurrah for this trip. It is 1 o'clock right now. So on this trail that goes back to camp, there's always deer that come out of this meadow. I always see them crossing right in here. And there's just a tiny area for them to bed. I'm just gonna go check it out. Just to do it, you know. I'm gonna go socks. I'm gonna go up, straight up, go straight across, and then when I get above there, I'm just gonna be glassing below me. We're gonna see what happens. Just taking the camera and the bow. Alright, I don't believe it. I jumped a buck right here. And he goes 60 yards. And I just watched him bed. The wind's perfect going up. Oh my god. There's a lot of trees in the way. I have a lot of cover. I'm gonna go straight back. Go up high. And go get above minutes beds there. I'm still looking at him right here. Hey man, he just doesn't have it all there for instinct. Yeah, so I bump him, he beds here. I got up here above him. I'm coming down, and I'm like, shoot, he's facing like this way. So I went all the way around him and came up, and he heard me like snapping twigs. It's just so dry, even in socks. Like so he stood up and was looking at me down there. We had to stare down for like 30 minutes. He finally beds back down, facing that way. I'm like, I'll give him one more try. I'm gonna go right above him. Find him. I'm at like 40 yards back here. I look down. He's bedded, but he's facing me. I can see he's heard me coming. I'm just gonna keep a tree between us and get close. My blood sugar is so low right now, man. I really didn't feel like messing around with him too long. Plus, if he's gonna give me that many chances, like, man, I don't really know if I want to take him. I could have fired an arrow at 25 at him, but just like a little tame for my liking. All the other ones ran. Like the two little ones this morning ran. They bolted when they saw me, man. This dude doesn't care. I'm gonna go gather my stuff and head back to camp and head out of here. I am dead. This stuff is not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. Alright, just made it back to camp. I'm gonna tear it down and head out of here. The next 5 days I have work. I'm gonna be hunting the low desert country. I did find a nice buck down there, so I'm excited to relocate him and get after him, maybe some others. I'm also pumped that my new strategy worked out. Blast in the morning, figure out where they go to bed, and then pursue them. That really paid off today. 3 bucks within 25 yards on 2 different stalks. I'm pretty pleased with that. It was a lot of fun up here in the backcountry. Can't thank you guys enough for watching this video. And this is just the beginning of hunting season. I still have this tag. I got 2 elk tags. I got a few deer tags in Pennsylvania, as well as getting out with some friends here and at home. There's a lot coming this fall, so if you don't want to miss anything, make sure you hit this button to subscribe. In the meantime, here's one of my favorite videos from last hunting season. And if you want to buy a t-shirt or a hat, click this link. It really helps me out a lot, keeps some gas in my tank, keeps me out here making these videos. Thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.